Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Soccer Betting News. I'm your host Deshaj, and with me in studio today is African football specialist Siphesihle, Soni.
How's it, Desh? How's it?
Good on you, Soni.
Good.
All right.
Good.
The international break is over. The domestic league continues, and we have two cracking fixtures to unpack. Let's start with Cape Town City hosting 7th place Kaizer Chiefs.
Finally, the international break is over. Not that I'm complaining, but domestic football, specifically PSL, has been exciting lately. So it's good that we are back.
Yeah. Speaking of excitement, last time out, Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates played out a 5-goal thriller. Of course, Pirates edging Chiefs out on 3-2. Do you think that sort of performance from Chiefs will go on to motivate the players ahead of this clash?
After such a long time, we had a derby that was,
Produce that many goals.
With goals.
Yeah.
We were getting tired of those 1-0, 2-1.
Goalless draws. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So that was a very exciting game. Great performance from both sides. Chiefs could have won that game, but unfortunately, they were not the better team on the day. Pirates was. So hopefully, they will come up strong in this game against City. And try to redeem themselves, because I think we left about with 10 games now.
Yeah, I think it's the final stage for Chiefs. Yes. I think certain clubs have 11, maybe 12 games to play.
Yeah, and they are nowhere near
the top 4.
Three.
Yeah,
because with the league being what it is now, they're currently fighting to be at least in the top 3 and be part of the
African
competitions. So hopefully they're gonna come out really strong and try to win this one. And statistically it's not in their favor. They've lost like 4 out of 5.
Out of the previous 5.
Yes.
Nah, that's not good enough.
Against City. And the last game, if you remember, they were embarrassed at FNP. They lost 1-0 with City. That were like 10 men because one of their players got a red card in the first half. So,
Well, look, one thing that is for certain is that I've seen the fire in Chiefs over the last few weeks now. If I look at that fixture against Pirates in the derby, they led twice. I think that, as you mentioned, results can go according to them.
Favor.
On the day. But the fire has been restored by Cameron Johnson.
Yeah, the fire is there, but they just need to have that winning spirit. Don't just go there and play. And also, I think they have a problem with game management. As you have said, they led twice, but at the end of the day, they lost.
Yeah.
So I think they just need to focus more, and like understand that it's not over until the final whistle has been blown. So you've seen there are games where they should have won, but they played draw. Like that game against Royal AM, they played a goalless draw.
But chance after chance after chance. Sitters, absolute sitters. Let's be honest.
Some chances, and also the game against Arrows, they won, even though they won 1-0, but
could have been 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, could have been. They could have scored like more goals. They've been keeping clean sheets, but a point instead of 3, that's not good enough. I guess that's why they around number 7 on the block.
They are actually 7th place, and I want to ask you, where did it go wrong for Chiefs? Because you look at the transfers, the managerial, the hierarchy. Like, it's just a bit of a toxic environment right now.
It's hard to say where it went wrong for Chiefs, because it's been wrong for a long time. I mean, let's look at the trophy drought. How can such a big club
go without trophies?
Go without trophy for close to a decade now. So they've been changing the coaches, but now we're starting to question whether it's the issues with the coaches or it's deeper than that. Of which many fans believe that it's deeper than that, because they had Steve Compella, who was a great coach. Things didn't go well. They had Kevin Hunt. Things didn't go well. They brought back Stuart Baxter, if I'm not mistaken. The list kept on going until we with Kevin Johnson now. So I think the issue is more than just the coach.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to look at management. The players, the seriousness of the players.
All right, let's speak about Cape Town City because the manager Eric Tinkler has done a fantastic job, and for the last few seasons they've had a second half that's better than their first half. They finished off strongly, but maybe not this season because back-to-back league defeats. I think one of them was a home loss against Stellenbosch in the Cape Derby, a 2-0 defeat to Royal M on their travels. I mean, it's not good showing.
It's out of character for them, as you've mentioned. They don't usually start, on a high note.
Yeah.
But as the season progresses, they pick things up and they usually finish strong there in the top 5. So it's kind of a bit strange this year for them, especially lately. There were times where they were not performing that well, but then they picked up. I think they went for close to 10 matches
unbeaten, yeah.
And that
it was a new club record as well for them.
Yeah. They took them up to the top 3. Like they spent for the better half of about 2 months before the year end, they were around the
top 3 spot.
Yeah, but then when after the break, the AFCON break, things
fell off a cliff.
Yeah. Didn't really work out for them, but hopefully they're gonna turn things around because they are an exciting team to watch.
Well, look, one man that can turn their fortunes is Kanyisa Maya. Now, the man has been awarded a national cap in this latest FIFA series. I think he played against Andorra. Didn't have the best appearance.
Before that, I think he deserves the call-up.
Yeah,
because he has been doing the work for City. I think he's the second highest goal scorer at the moment. So he deserved the call-up, and people have been calling for him, even when he was snubbed for
the AFCON.
Yeah, people were complaining that why he should be there, given his performances, and he had the chance. Hopefully, he performed, but could have done better, and hopefully as time goes by, he will,
not the best at the office for him.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, does he get on the score sheet this weekend against Chiefs like he did in the reverse fixture?
He did it in the reverse fixture, and I believe he can do it again.
Back again.
Yeah, and this time they're at home. He did it at FNB. This time they're at home. So I think he stands a better chance of doing it now. And also, given his performance in the national team, I think he will want to,
the hunger is there.
Yeah,
100%.
Perform better and show everybody that he's still the man.
Yeah.
So I do see him in the score sheet.
That being said, give me your prediction for this one.
I think it's gonna be a draw. It's hard to predict a winner in this one because lately both teams have not been, impressive. So I see a draw.
All right. Let's move our attention over to Sekhukhune United hosting Orlando Pirates at Peter Mokaba Stadium. Now, Sekhukhune United being the form team of 2024. 4 wins from their opening 4 league fixtures since the turn of the year.
I think the appointment of Lehlohonolo Siema is really working out for them. I mean, the man has been doing the job even before joining Sekhukhune. He was doing a great job there by Polokwane City.
Yeah.
So it's
I think it was a first division team that got promoted and I think took some big wins.
Yeah. So it's good to see them, performing like this. I think they're going to give Pirates a run for their money. Yeah, it's gonna be like an interesting game. And also, not to take anything away from Pirates, they have been also performing well. I mean, they are fresh off a win in the derby.
And got a trophy to their name as well.
And their players, they performed really well for Bafana during the international break.
Yeah.
So I think we are in for a treat in that game.
Just keeping our attention on Sekhukhune, Elias Makwana, rewarded with an international call-up as well, scored, I believe, on his debut against Andorra, came off the bench against Nigeria and changed the game.
Yeah, what a player that is. Most players, they take, time to adjust into the setup of the national team. And he came in and he did the things.
Yeah.
I mean, that goal that he scored against Andorra, the touch, the time,
It was everything you would want from a striker.
Yes,
Yeah.
That was amazing. And also, even with Algeria, I wasn't sure if he was gonna perform against Algeria, but he surprised all of us.
He really had urgency, I think, against both those nations, rather.
Yeah, both those names. He's a quality player, and I hope come end of the season,
He gets
a big
snapped up.
team picks him up.
Well, look, can you see him actually moving across to Orlando Pirates? Because I know Dash Monore and Elias Mokona seem to have chemistry that is really hard to find.
Yeah, they were a good combination. They had some good setups,
Yeah.
some good touches.
Yeah.
So if he is to move to Pirates, I think him with Maswanganyi, the Pirates is blessed with talent.
Yeah.
The team and Monare. They would challenge for the league. They would challenge for cups. I think Pirates would be it would be a win for Pirates
If they land the signature.
if they land him. So
All right. Well, look, currently Pirates are sitting in second place, but I don't want to say that they have a firm grip on it because there's a number of clubs that can displace them in that current position. Do you think Mokwana is maybe that final piece of that puzzle for them to maybe establish themselves as outright seconds and maybe push the title?
no, they don't have a grip on it. Maybe they're holding it
With the finger.
because I think they are separated by goals with
Supersport, yeah.
And with Stellies, it's probably I think it's a point or two.
Yeah, but I think they've got a game in hand, so Stellies potentially could jump Supersport and Orlando Pirates with one victory.
So I don't think right now in the league it's a fight for the second point. I mean, you can't
Second
shy
position,
away
yeah.
from that second position. So so everyone would be gunning for that spot. No one will want to drop points, early. With Pirates and Mokwana, I think if they were to get him, maybe they would challenge for the league next season. Who knows? Maybe by this time next season they will be, like separated by goals with the team be number one. I don't want to mention any names.
Nudge.
Yeah, I don't want to mention any names of teams because it's anything can happen.
Of course, the ball is round.
Yeah, anything can happen.
All right, let's move over to your prediction now. I think both sides equally have good form coming into this one, but who are you going to give it to?
I'm gonna have to give it to Pirates. I think they want to win more.
Yeah.
Yes, as much as Sekhukhune are also gunning for the win, but I think Pirates want it more, and given the talent that they have, I think they can, edge Sekhukhune. So I'm gonna give it to Pirates. Maybe a 1-0, 2-1. Yeah, but they won't be like a big margin. Maybe a goal or two.
Yeah, we'll separate. Okay, cool. Well, football fans, you've heard it right here from Siphesihle Soni, who is calling a win for Pirates and a draw for Cape Town City and Kaizer Chiefs. That being said, that's all that we have in store for you today. From all of us in studio, take care. Cheers.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.